It's time to solve some mysteries. Uncle hangs up the phone and zooms back to the scene, deciding to ditch the boring evidence and use pure logic to find the killer. According to 7 witnesses, when the crime occurred, C met D outside the elevator. Their stories matched. He claims he was in the office at the time, and with C's testimony, he is off the hook for now. D saw C leave the building, and F can back that up. CS out because the clock ran out on him. At this point, only one person could have killed the lawyer before the security locked the door, and D starts to question everything. He's visiting the law firm for the first time today. He doesn't even know the lawyer in question. How could he possibly have a motive to kill him? Uncle appears utterly perplexed because, frankly speaking, he is equally clueless about the answer. Detective Black is sweating bullets. He feels like he's in a magic show, and just like that, the case is cracked. Black never in a million years expected that the dark horse in this competition would be Uncle there. Yet at this moment, Uncle lowers his voice and asks, "Can I go back to the station and play cards?" Black freezes and gives a slow nod. Had heard of Uncle Death's fame, but never expected such a legend to land here. All Uncle can think about is his prized possession, that orange notebook. He finally faced his fears and stepped into Brother's office, where he found the staff registry and snuck it into his pocket like a pro. After a quick search, Uncle finally finds that dream notebook, but when he opens it, he's floored. It's just a bunch of gibberish. Cursing under his breath, Uncle storms out of the office, greeted by a tidal wave of applause. It's like a punchline. He thinks they were lovebirds, practicing martial arts, throwing rhymes, and shooting hoops together. But the lawyer was so riled up he went full on fury mode. Uncle just wanted to bolt home to avoid the chaos. In the shadows, the red-haired lady puffs on a cigarette, stalking Uncle like a spy. Half an hour later, Uncle returns to his brother's home and hears his sister-in-law say, "Guess what? This phone is unlocked, and there's a stranger's photo inside." Uncle leans in for a closer look. It's not a stranger, it's the chief. There's even a picture of him on the registry. Uncle pulls out the notebook, super curious about the riddle his brother left behind. "I got this. Time to crack it tomorrow." "So, are you heading home?" "I need to get back. A riddle won't solve itself. See, I must hurry back to unravel it." "Thanks." Uncle has a strong feeling that his brother's disappearance is linked to someone in the station. Chairman, Vice Chairman, Black, the Rat, Ammon, the Redhead, who on earth could it be? Uncle chewed on this all night. He realized the codes his brother wrote had a pattern. Find the key, and hell know what's stored in there. The key might be a book, a year's newspaper, or a web page. His sister-in-law suggests rummaging desk computer, but Uncle is not keen on going to work. What if another murder happens? Meanwhile, last night at the mansion, a middle-aged man dragged the suitcase sprinting away, as if being chased by a monster. Today, Uncle bumps into the vice chief in the elevator. He asks how things are going with Black, and Uncle thinks it's just peachy. The vice chief doesn't want to see to go, but since the S case popped up, it's either to go's or his luck. Turns out that the chief's nephew, Black, just transferred in. So, of course, they got the boot. Uncle casually goes along with it while silently noting the S name. He strolls into the office and sees the computers on. Brother was searching for case files. There's a number on the web page, and Uncle, unable to resist, his inner detective scribbles the number on his arm. Then he types S into the search bar, just like the vice chief mentioned. The page loads up an info page on the case, but, oh, it needs an authorization code to view. Outside, Black's footsteps are approaching. Uncle realizes he can't shut the computer down, so he dives under the table and yanks out the power. Black brings in a new case. A woman reports her husband has been out all night and might be dead. Uncle's heart skips a beat upon hearing this. Could it be his sister-in-law? Thankfully, Black clarifies that the missing man is a businessman, so Uncle breathes a sigh of relief. They arrive at a mansion where the owner remembers Mr. Jai was here yesterday for training. What's orders? Mr. Jai paid for a week but checked out at 7 p.m. yesterday, while his staff stayed at the mansion. Uncle Des eye catches some photos in the wall, noticing how fresh the wallpaper looks. The owner explains this used to be the kitchen, recently renovated for some fancy guests. From this case on, it's your turn to crack the case. Keep an eye on the clues popping up in the bottom left. Officer, he's totally disappeared. His wife sent a super serious message, anxious to find out where her husband is. The individuals attending the training session in the restaurant are wearing gloomy expressions. Uncle Duh authoritatively halts the training for investigation. He asks the blonde where they were last night. The blonde instinctively replies she went back to her room, and Uncle Duh presses. What happened? Black pulls Uncle Duh aside. For now, he's just missing, no body found, and they have no authority to investigate or interrogate. The rat is all in on the case, finding out Mr. Jai is really down on his luck. He's in debt up to his ears. Meanwhile, Uncle Duh continues to stare intently at the surveillance photos. He spots differences between the photos taken at 9 p.m. last night and 8 a.m. today, but he just can't pinpoint what feels off. But something's definitely off. This mystery lingers in his mind. Uncle Duh mentions the new case at home, drawing a fierce rebuke from his sister-in-law. She feels they should be investigating the chief to find out where it went and not wasting energy on some random case.